Welcome to the 2013 Philippine Superliga, continuing coverage right here at the Nata Sports Arena, where we will have the myDSL Speed Boosters go up against the Maybank Tigers. And this will be the last preliminary round for the men's competition right here. And we are happy to bring you all of the action. And I'm Patricia Bermudez-Hizon alongside Mozi Ravenna, looking forward to the high-flying men's spikers. And of course, we're not just talking about the Tigers and the Boosters, but of course, all the people that are also here that I'm sure will be high as they witness these two great teams go at it.
Well, you are right, partner. You know, it's the men's division, and it's quite different. Why? Because later, I'll surprise you na lang.
Oh my, I'm really excited to watch this, despite these two teams being at the bottom of the standings. Let's take a look at the standings right here, where the Sistema Smashers and the Gilligan Sisig Kings are actually tied, but are positioned at 1 and 2.
That is right, partner. And the two teams today, myDSL Speed Boosters with 1 and 1, and the Maybank Tigers, wala pang win so far, and is at 4th place. So let's see if they will try to tie things up with myDSL Speed Boosters today.
Now, I just wanted to point out that after this last elite, we'll be going to the semifinals, as they are only 4 teams going into the next stage. Now, they're going to be facing, the top team will be facing the 4th ranked team, and the 2nd ranked team will be facing the 3rd ranked team. Now, let's take a look at PLDT right here. For myDSL, you're looking at the results of their previous game against Gilligan. They won against Sistema to open their campaign, but they lost to Gilligan 3-2, and that was an exciting matchup. 28-26, 20-25, 21-25, 25-19, 15-8. You can just see that they really just needed an extra boost.
Actually, that took all day, Patricia, to play. That went really the full stretch of the game. As you can see, Malion with 17 points in that game, Franco with 16, and Casillan with 7 points and 55 excellent sets.
Well, these sets wouldn't be excellent if you don't have any other people on your side of the team that are putting that ball away. But let's take a look at what has been transpiring, or what has happened to Maybank, particularly in that game where they lost to Sistema. You know, Maybank also opened their campaign here with a loss to Gilligan in straight sets, and then they came so close to winning against Sistema in 3-2 sets. You know, this is how close it was: 25-21, 24-26, 17-25, 25-17, and 15-7. They just really couldn't put them away in that final set.
Once again, full stretch needed, all the 5 sets to for Sistema to win that game, and against Maybank. So again, as you can see, Adore, you know, if you see him play later, you will realize that talagang grabe, parang superheroes tong men's division. As he had 17 points in that last game, 12 points for Bacolod, and Hamza 10 points in that game.
You know, we see a lot of the players right now just warming up and just getting ready for this game. But as equally important is their mental preparation. But of course, we'll get more of the insights from both these two teams coming from our courtside reporter for this game, Miyaka Lim.
Thanks, Patricia. Defense will be the difference maker for today's game, and according to Coach Ariel Francis Vicente of PLDT, they cannot take Maybank lightly because sabi nila baka ito pa ang araw na maisahan sila. So he said that they need to start with floor defense, and the rest will follow. They need to be on their toes at all times. Now, Maybank, on the other hand, Coach Ariel said that they cannot let age creep out on them. They said that they are not all height, and this is the day made for them to show that they still has it, or they still have what it takes to be in this league. Back to you guys.
You know, going to that semifinals where they just jostle really for position, which is really what this game means, it's still important to believe in yourself. It's still important to try to put away a win. And not just for position, but getting that mental advantage against top 2-tier teams.
And as you've said, they're only 4, so they're all going into the next level. So you just need that confidence. Maybe it will start out something and try to get more wins.
Well, we're going to get this game started in just a while. Please stay with us.
Referee, we have Jeffrey Lopez, international referee candidate. Presenting the starting players of Team PLDT. PLDT myDSL. Number 4, Pecania Henry.
Welcome to the Nara Sports Arena for our continuing coverage over here on Solar Sports of the Philippines Superliga Grand Prix. This is the last day of our elimination round. Right before we head on over to the very exciting semifinal matches, we're going to see the starting lineup of the PLDT myDSL Speed Boosters. As you know, it is celebrity laden, and they're going up against Maybank Tigers, who also has their share of fame on their side, as Coach Ariel Atendido, many of you might not know, is a model.
Agad-agad, recognized by Patricia.
But I've actually got to work with Ariel because of they also do over at the Philippine Professional Models Association of the Philippines. Not that I'm a model, it's just that I run a foundation that works with the models. And he's a model
Pwede
coach.
naman, Patricia.
But let's see if Coach Ariel's Maybank Tigers squad, who are being introduced right here at the arena, will be able to get their first win, this being their last chance to get a win here in the elimination round.
That's right, Patricia. And well, obviously they're going to the next round, but again, you would like to go there with a win. That's what you want to do. And if they win this one, they're going to be tied up actually with myDSL. So it's a good chance for them to go to the next level on maybe the best place, at the best place that they could be.
I have a question, Mozi. Do you think that these players will actually put a lot more pressure on themselves? I mean, whether you end up with Sistema or you end up with Gilligan's, diba? They ended up with the same track record at the end of the elimination round. Both of them are very dangerous squads. Sinong pipiliin mo? Anong gagawin mo dito?
Pero you have to remember, kung knockout lang yan, kung hindi yan, let's say, twice to beat, yung mga ganyan, well, it's just a game, you know? That's just one game. And sometimes, if you catch them in their siguro not so A game, and yun lang iniintay mo. You just have to be there.
Right, right. And I like that. We'll see who will be there. Who will be the victor at the end of this match. Remember, these two squads are coming off long games that went the distance.
Really, really long.
That both went the distance against separate opponents. And we are hoping that these two squads will be able to bring out the best in each other and go into the semifinals with a win in their pockets.
That's right. So, ito na yung surprise that I was telling you about, that fast. And look at the flight of this. That's just one, huh?
Right, right.
That's
That's
one
just
play.
And the echoing hits that just resound all throughout here in Ares, and that is just the first. And that's the kind of action that you can expect when you see men's volleyball at this level.
Right, myDSL taking another point.
Hey, I'd be remiss if I don't mention Richard Gomez. Of course, all of you, I'm sure, are keeping a close eye on
we
Richard
will not
Gomez.
forget that we will have a picture taken with Rich.
Pwede, paalam tayo kay Congresswoman Lucy. No, but seriously, he's here as a competitor, and you know that he was one of the notable players in that first week of our men's competition. So he really has earned his stripes, not just because he's a celebrity.
And you know that he is very competitive, diba? In many sports.
Right. Parang kung sa States merong Bo Jackson who does everything. Here we have Richard Gomez. Richard knows if Bo knows.
And when he goes into something, he's really focused on that. So that given time. So it's now Richard Gomez on the line to serve for myDSL.
Right, who are enjoying this 3-1 advantage over Maybank Tigers. Good service received by Ukang earlier. Here's Hasma, sends it wide, and another point right there for myDSL.
Hamza's not enough spin. Wrist action missing on that last play.
Richard Gomez is not just a player on the floor for myDSL. He also really tries to be an ambassador and a banner for men's volleyball, particularly for our PSL Grand Prix men's tournament.
Good connection there on that quick hit on the side of the Maybank Tigers.
Let's send it over to Miyaka with this report.
According to Coach Ariel, even if they don't want to admit it, age and stamina betrayed them last game, saying that towards the end of the game, they were already starting to feel the fatigue. But Coach said now that they know that, they need to do a better job in pacing, and also told them to play with a little experience, aka veteran moves, because they are going up against a very athletic team. Back to you guys.
Well, sistema ba naman ang nakalaban nila in 5 sets? It really took a toll on them. But good report, Miyaka. I like that point, and I hope they can bring that kind of thought and adjustment in this game.
Combination now works well for myDSL.
And Malyari going back to the service area.
You know, some of the players of Maybank are remnants of the last DLSU squad that were champions in the UAE.
And I'm sure noise, drums like this is all too familiar. It's not alien to them. As we take a look at the action once more, he sends it over cross court for that kill. Brazula.
Ramos from the back row. Oh, Hamza again wide.
He's trying to recognize where the break is in the defense, but too much nga lang. Ramos.
Followed on this time on the other side, wide again for Maybank Tigers.
And now Maybank is down by 3 in this first set. Here's Haza once more. Now gets it through, but good reception right there. Joust. Casillan earlier with that set, and suing in this point again para sa PLDT.
On the open hit uses the blocker of Maybank to get that point.
Right, and where the score is now 8-4, bringing us to our first technical timeout. Please stay with us. This is PSL Grand Prix. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching men's volleyball action right here at the United Sports Arena for our PSL Grand Prix last day of eliminations. And so far, who's been making an impression on you, Mozzie, on the side of myDSL?
Well, actually, it's their setter, Casillan. You know why? Rolando Casillan is really part of our pool of referees working here. Yes, and look how he plays.
Ano ba yun? Double dipping.
So when he's not playing, he's part of the pool of referees.
I love that.
Galing, diba?
And you see it from different angles, and his youthful exuberance actually sets a good example also for these guys. They go to Bacolod, too strong.
No spin at all on that spike. So, you know, it's a mixture of different players from different schools, Patricia. Like, as I've told you, this side, the Maybank side, it's actually some of the players were remnants of that last DLSU champion team. On the other side, you have UST players just like Pecaña and Ramos playing with also players of different schools.
Great kill down the line, Pecaña, right? You got to give him credit for that attack. Giving PLDT this 11-4 advantage. Patrona coming in for Go. As you have Jason Ramos on the line for PLDT to try to extend this 11-4 advantage over the Tigers. Here's Maybank. Hamza likes to go down that line.
Oh, Pecaña still trying to get to that ball.
You know, some people just don't want to give up.
Yeah. I told you it's kind of different here in the men's league.
I love it. I love all the action, and that's why we have a good turnout. A great crowd over here I wonder if it has a lot to do with Richard Gomez, though, but I think it has more to do really with the action that we've been seeing here at the Inares Arena, as we have a service ace, the first one for our game, care of Ivan Bacolod of Maybank.
So let's see what type of play Casilian will make in this side of myDSL.
And Casilian sets it.
Combination play didn't work well for them. Check ball. You know what's really nice about yung men's game? You see a lot of combination plays, and yung combination ba sometimes yung first attacker mo would fly so high, and yet you will have this second attacker who flies higher than high. Yeah, sometimes when I watch yung men's game, lagi ko nga joke ko nga is it's like watching superheroes play.
Right.
Diba? Parang super friends all together.
And you know, this is the very reason why I think PSL just did that great decision to have the men's competition, of course, side by side with the women's as well. Here's Adorador. They go to Pecaña, tips it over, and he doesn't get the point.
That's right. Wide on that power tip is Pecaña.
They go to Hamza for this opportunity behind that service area.
Of course, Hamza is their Malaysian player who also works for Maybank.
Right, so he's fine. And Adorador says, I got this. And he gets it through the defense.
Just so powerful.
And with a 12-9 advantage, PLDT myDSL does not want to leave anything to chance. Let's listen in.
Yun ang papalo dyan sa harap. So batayan niyo yung palo ni Adorador. Okay, huwag kayong masyadong lalayo sa depensa, lumapit kayo ng konti. Baon pumalo. Tapos pasok mo yung kamay mo doon. Kaya mo siyang blakin, kaya mo. Mas malakas ka doon, ha? Mas malakas ka sa kanya. Okay? Let's go. Pagpalik. Pagpalik, mahina yung gitna.
So tingnan natin yung magiging labanan ng Adorador at Franco on the end of PLDT and how they will respond to Coach Francis' challenge.
And you can see that ito naman si Coach Francis Vicente. Calm pa rin, collected.
But sometimes you really don't need to shout to be heard.
Yeah.
Have to say it. As
Lalo
women
si Coach Ariel, it's the perfect example of that. Talagang always calm.
But this is the opposite of calmness. Maybank is really excited, particularly with that last play, and they're energized. Look at this, only down by 2.
That's what I was going to say. You need that energy. But sometimes you draw strength from that.
Hamza right there, good service. Casilian brings it up.
Oh,
Hamza again.
In a hurry, taking that second ball.
Pecaña blocked right there. Good effort by Ian Brozula. The ball just sails wide. And Richard Gomez checks back in.
Pecaña now on the line to serve for myDSL.
They have this 3-point advantage that Maybank is determined to erase. Gomez, off-speed shot. Adorador! Wow.
So much speed on that hit. Just fully loaded was Adorador in that last play.
And this is what Coach Francis was telling sila Franco and company. You know, Adorador, kaya niya yan eh. But that time, hindi nila nga nakaya. That's just a lot of power. Brozula, free throw lang. I was going to say free throw. From the service area, Richard Gomez trying to capitalize to dig it over. And he gets this opportunity again. Wide nga lang.
Oh, he was trying to ask for a violation, but no go, says our referee. Point goes to Maybank. Close game.
I know, really exciting for this one. And you know, you guys are lucky to be tuning in to Solar Sports, who is bringing you all the action of the Philippine Superliga 2013 men's and women's competitions. That one, sailing wide PLDT.
PLDT with a 2-point lead.
Here's Kino Franco from the service area. Magliari put up by Kino Franco, blocked. That attempt of Richard Gomez. He's on the floor. They're going to try to put it up once more, but blocked. And scored by Magliari right there off of that return.
That's right, Alejandro Magliari with that single block. Really was such a steady defender at the net.
With all these high-flying people, steadiness is sometimes the key.
Yes, and yung consistency. Because again, remember, yung defense is sipag, di ba? If you want to go for the ball, it's yung effort yan eh.
Casillan going for that. Richard Gomez trying to score. They go to Bacolod, sends it all the way back for a kill.
That was a great one from Bacolod because there were 3 blockers in front of him that time.
Laja checking in para dito kay Gomez. We're tied at 14 apiece here in our opening set. It's still Jasper Adorador. Service is long, wide, right there for Adorador, giving PLDT disadvantage.
Adorador with a powerful hitter from NU.
Tell me more about Casillan.
And you'll see him one of these days then either the first or second referee.
Hindi pa naman nangyayari na nag-change outfit agad tapos maglalaro the next.
We have a lot of referees. Siguro pinagbibigyan naman siya. If he has a game, he has to focus, you know.
But I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to do that.
Oh, another poor serve on the side of Maybank.
Patrona with that error. Now the score is 16-15 in favor of PLDT, bringing us to our next technical timeout. Please stay with us. We'll be right back. Close game we have right here at Tainara Sports Arena, 16-15 in favor of PLDT here in this opening set. And we have Laja, Al-Nasib Laja, at the service area, hoping to extend this lead. Hamza with a kill.
Hamza is really active, spiking from the first row and even in the back row. Been so active on offense.
At yung pagtalon niya to celebrate, kasing taas din ang pagtalon niya when he went for that kill.
Nakakapagod yan, eh?
Casillan.
No support, but the dead ball situation as I think a ball entered the court while on play. So it's going to be called a let.
So Casillan checking with his co-referee.
Just making sure they got the right call.
They better. He's on that side. He would know. So this possession, this ball will now go on Maybank's end for this one at the service area, waiting. Ramos put that up, quick over, and that's in.
Well-placed hit there. So Ramos now on the line. Remember, a while ago, he was there for a long, long time.
Let's see if this kind of rotation favors them. Here's the set, back set. They go to Bacolod, off-speed shot. Good thing it was covered right there. They go to Pecan.
Oh, and Pecan's just so smart, swiping it away and getting the point.
PLDT now protecting a 2-point advantage, but Coach Ariel Atendido barking some instructions from the bench to his players, but basically just to make them understand, hey, keep your cool. This is an important game for everyone. Remember, Maybank is still looking for their first win, and with errors like that,
yes,
they can actually probably get this win.
And all he's trying to say is just don't let myDSL pull away at this point. You know, relax, just take a point back and just stay there.
Longavela is in this battle, but service ace.
Yes, for Bacolod. Look, it was going to be long, but wala, may chauffeur yung ano eh.
Yun din yung inisip ni
ball.
Longavela, di ba? Kaya hindi niya na hinabol. We're tied at 18 right here.
Well, that's into the net now.
Good effort earlier by Bacolod. Definitely one of those active names. But Pecaña, speaking of being active, look at his numbers.
That's right, 5 attack points now for Henry Pecaña. Of course, coming from UST.
Adorador, again, another power hit return. Casillan. Nice set right there by Casillan for Macabulos.
Oh, and a single block. That was Pino Franco. That deserves a second look. At that, naiwan na nga siya eh. Just, yun yung commitment that you really have to have in blocking. If you're committed, go ano na, dun ka na. No second thoughts.
Adorador, no second thoughts on that attack for him. Casillan and company were there. And look at Franco putting that away.
Mailing that last play.
21-18. And I can see all the happy faces that are here on the side of PLDT. And they more high fives.
Yeah.
But once Maybank had that advantage and they seemed to have all the pieces at one point in this first set, what do you think is lacking now?
Well, actually, they had a few. Dito kasi yung errors lang na magkasunod. It's really going to take a toll
And
on the game. And Adorador once again. So towards the latter portion of this set, Maybank had a string of errors.
And I think that's what Coach Ariel will be taking up in this huddle.
Target lang. Basa lang ng ano. Basa lang. Kung makita nyo nang wala kayo sa pwesto, basahin nyo na lang yung kamay. Hindi nyo kailangan ibaon. Basa. Ha? Ken, kung matalas, siguraduhin mo na porsyento na hawakan mo na mas okay na malapit yung bola sa net para yung setter natin ma-apekto. So, basa lang. Ha? Usap sa loob. Porsyento dyan. Porsyento.
Apart from his very calm demeanor, what say you about that huddle?
Well, yeah, again, it put some calmness as you see Ivan Bacolod with 1 attack point, 1 block, and 2 serves. And yun yung ano lang eh, ganyan nga si Coach Ariel eh, all throughout the game. Yun talagang monotone. And just very, kasi yung coaches diba iba-iba.
Right.
Meron yung talagang positive reinforcement lang, yung motivator. Meron naman talaga tang lashing.
Right.
Ewan.
We've seen a lot of those.
I think yung sa Rachel, that's more of those kind.
Tama. New faces on the floor as we have Lucindo checking in. Along with Patrick Vecina for PLDT as they prepare for the service coming from Hamza. Remember, PLDT 23-19 advantage right now, wanting to win this first set.
Well, myDSL just making sure that they're on the right position. Otherwise, that's a violation. So, trying to clear up the rotation. Oh, but a yellow card is given.
So there's a delay of game call.
There's a delay of game, so a yellow card is given to myDSL.
So Pecaña, all eyes are on him now as he's part of that group that has delayed with Coach Francis Vicente. Still, getting some clarification.
Sila.
Backing away frustrated.
So they have to be careful now. You don't want the second violation or else it's a red card. And poor reception there.
I think they weren't over the confusion
Yes,
yet.
in volleyball, because it's a rally point system, you got to get over it quickly. You know, on to the next point. Kasi dito every point counts, even the errors.
Vecina sets it. From behind.
Oh, Patrona with a power tip.
And Maybank is still alive right here, sending Macabulos back in this ballgame, in Casilian, which is the response of Coach Francis of PLDT Speed Boosters to this momentum that the white shirts are building. It's a 2-point ball game, and PLDT is also just 2 away from getting this first set.
So now again, clarification on the side of the boosters. Speed boosters just wanting to have the right position before they the play resumes.
Casilian orchestrating everyone right now on the floor. You know, it's really valuable to have someone like him. The service right there from Maybank. Casilian quickly drops it in the face of Adorador.
And that was an instant point for Coach Francis Vicente by putting in Casilian.
He liked that. He liked that. Sometimes it doesn't require power. Just outsmart your opponent. Henry Picanya. Service. Received by Bacolod. They set up Adorador. That was a block. Look at these boosters. What a statement to get their final point here in this first set, 25-21, care of PLDT, and we'll continue with this battle. Just stay stuck right here on Solar Sports. You're looking at the highlights of the first set right there, where PLDT myDSL won it 25-21 as we break down the numbers with Mozi.
Look at the attack points, even and 9 apiece for these two squads. But the block points of PLDT, 3 more than Maybank. Pero bumawi naman sa serves itong Maybank with 3 and 1 for PLDT. It's just the little parts of the game that worked well for myDSL that's why they were able to win that first set. But expect adjustments on the side of Maybank Tigers getting into the second set.
You know, if you guys enjoyed that first set, buckle up, because we have excellent sets, more excellent sets coming up, like these ones that we're seeing.
That's right, Rolly Casilian with 6 excellent sets, and Janly Patrona with the 4 excellent sets. You know, Patrona is a multi-awarded player from DLSU during his UAAP days.
Now let's send it over to Miyaka Lim with this report.
Thanks, Patricia. As if the first set isn't enough, Coach Francis put extra emphasis on floor defense and organized blocking for today's game, because he said they need to watch out for 3 spikers named Adorador, Bacolod, and Hamza Bin, who has been killing them since the first set. Now, Coach said, bawal bumagsak ang bola, you have to stay on your toes, and the rest will follow, guys.
Well, definitely those are the marked men for Maybank.
That's right.
He named the right ones to watch out for, but I wonder if Maybank knew of Ramos coming and creeping into the net with that kind of attack.
Well, Ramos already took that ball going down, but still was able to get that point.
And PLDT drawing first blood, ika nga, dito sa ating second set of action. Here in our final day of elimination. Welcome once again to Inares Sports Arena. And this is the kind of action that you could expect from Bacolod, scoring off of that attack.
And, you know, credit that point to Patrona. Getting into that second ball, he was able to set it up quite nicely to Bacolod, and Bacolod just responding to that beautiful set.
Lian Rosula at the service area for Maybank right here. They want to win the second set. They're coming off, both teams are coming off long games prior to this, but hopefully that taught them a lot. And hopefully the lesson is get rid of your opponent right away. Fast. Wag mo nang patagalin.
Yes, and yung errors, they really have to minimize, you know, in this game. Yung errors really counts a lot eh. Especially kung unforced errors.
And it haunts you.
Yes.
You know, it affects you in many ways, not just off of the points. It affects your team chemistry, whether in a good way, most of the time in a bad way. Let's see how PLDT, though, can break free from this dead even score at 2 apiece. Bacolod with the serve. Oh. Easy over right there for the black shirts. Patrona, that was a block shot of Malyari. Pecaña taking off.
And you could see Pecaña that he was going to direct that ball so that it just touches the blockers of a blocker of Maybank. Yeah, and yung twist ng body niya in the air, you knew that he was going to do exactly just that.
Patrona sets it up. Here's Pecaña once more. Good block right there by the white shirts. Pecaña not giving up. Too close to the net that time. Back set. Ball still live. Hamza directing where that ball was going to end up, and they go back to Pecaña on DSL side.
And Pecaña even challenging the libero of Maybank.
That was Ken Ukang. Let's see that action once more. Pecaña straight down to where Ukang was. Parang ginawa pa niyang target. Sige, diyan ka.
Tingnan ko nga, kung magaling kang libero.
Oh, but I'm sure that he's an excellent libero.
Yes.
They wouldn't be playing in this level of competition if they didn't have the right wares. But let's just see who will have a better night tonight. Could it be the black shirts who already have a one-set advantage? Maybank trying to send it over easier.
Oh. That was a good set coming from Casillan, but Macabulos, or that's right, Macabulos wasn't able to put that in.
Sending Hamza Bin back to the service area. Franco once more. Another great opportunity for DSL right here to extend this 5-3 advantage.
That was a high-flying Franco on that last play.
Let's see if Pecaña can pour in the points that PLDT demands as Patrona.
Well, Patrona wanted to dump the ball, but was blocked by the net.
On his way down for that one, misread, and the timing was off, but Patrona is one of those people that really has been putting up a lot in this battle.
Oh.
But not that time. He just stood there and was indecisive.
And everybody's just looking at the ball, or that second ball. Well, obviously, they were looking at Patrona to get to that second ball.
And Coach Ariel will be calling in Patrona in a while. Bacolod sets it up. That's a block right there, and a point off of that coming from Franco. And the score at 8-3 with PLDT having this advantage sends us to another technical timeout, and we'll be back for more of the second set. Please stay with us. This is the PSL Superliga. As you can see, a lot of fans have come, including Congresswoman Lucy Torres Gomez. You know who she's cheering for.
Yes, definitely.
I love that. And also Icy is also here to join us and enjoying the action, I'm sure, that we're seeing between Maybank and PLDT DSL, who has this 8-3 advantage over the Tigers.
Oh, that's going to be a long one for Pecaña.
What What do you think Coach Ariel told the Maybank Tigers?
Well, it's actually, again, to stay, yung una-una, no, you have to be there for blocking. Yung blocking kasi, it does not only stop the ball, it deflects, it slows down the ball. So for better reception and for better first balls, it has to be there. They cannot let this high-flying PLDT squad just get what they want.
Right, have their way around this floor. Madlaja that time with that error, giving another point for Maybank. But that point is just eradicated, erased, cancelled out.
and also, probably, you minimize nga the errors that they've been committing. So, ano yun they've had a lot of errors, unforced errors, and you cannot do that when you're against this myDSL PLDT speed boosters.
Right.
Just too much.
Almost catching Maybank off guard right there. Block. It's the back set and the attack coming from PLDT. Here's Patrona once more. They go to their Malaysian player. Here's Laja.
Another chance for Maybank.
Ball still alive right here. Laja once more. Ball still alive. Long rally. Good block. Oh!
Ador. Blocked by Ramos.
You know, you want little victories like that because it adds
That's
not
right.
just to your confidence, but just overall, it just helps your cause.
And especially yung single block, it's like yung parang dunking the ball in basketball.
Right.
You single-handedly block, let's say, a really powerful hitter. Ibang yung confidence sa ganun
Kino Franco with that service error, giving Maybank just 4 more points to have to deal with to catch up with PLDT here in the second set.
Ador on the line. For Maybank again. Another error.
We know him as a power hitter, but I think he just took it too easy from the service area.
Also, he was again trying to go for that short stab. You want your first ball on at least a spiker in front para ma-disrupt lang yung play ng opponent. So, but that didn't work well for him that time.
Casilian's service right here. Patrona having to battle against the taller Ramos.
And again, PLDT just reading the offense of Maybank so well at this point.
And Patrona will be sent to the bench, replaced by Go. Hansel Go in this battle. Let's see how he can help the squad. Sets up his teammate right there, Brozula rather.
Second ball. So just too many unforced errors on the side of the Maybank Tigers.
Giving PLDT a 13-6 advantage. And again sending Casilian to the line and a service error. Make that 14. And Coach Ariel will have a lot to deal with right now. Let's listen in.
Masyado na tayong masyado ng tense. Okay? So, relax muna. Pare, isa na lang yung blocker mo. Dapat fiesta ka na nun eh. Huwag tayo palo na palo. We need to think. Okay? So, iwas ng gigil. Kuha lang. Isa-isa lang. Malayo pa yan. Nagsisimula lahat sa receive. Okay? So, wala tayong receive. Di tayo makapalo. We need to receive.
I hope they got the memo.
Clear instructions naman coming from Coach Ariel. Unang-una, yung receive. Secondly, if you have a single blocker in front of you, o nga naman, parang it makes your life easier. Siyempre, easy as yung no blocker, but that doesn't come regularly.
Right.
So
dapat naman
the next
fiesta
best
na
thing,
sila.
yung isang blocker lang, that fiesta na. So,
Ayan tuloy, naka-double block sila. At si Ramos pa na parang doble din ang kalaban mo. But definitely, efforts of PLDT is just eclipsing any of the energy that's being put up, or efforts that's being put up by Maybank right here. Though that time, Maybank scores. Vecina checking in to replace Rolando Casilian.
So he's going to be the setter for the speed boosters. So let's see what he will bring into the team. Sometimes you want to change up your setters kasi yung yung iba naman ano, yung diskarte. Diba? In the game.
Maiba ang timpla.
Yeah.
Variety is definitely what you want to give a team like Maybank, who in desperation might just surprise you. Here's Go with the set. They go to Bacolod. Bacolod scores that one for Maybank.
So Maybank down by 7 in the second set. So let's see how they will recover. Oh, Ramos sends that wide, a bit too fancy on the angle.
Giving Go an opportunity again from the service area to cut down this 15-9 advantage. Hansel Go with the service. Here's PLDT.
Bacolod went for a single block, just too much bounce off. So PLDT gets that last point.
Here's another technical timeout with a 16-9 score for PLDT. Please stay with us. This is your PSL Grand Prix. Welcome back. You are looking at the president of PSL and Score, Tat Cesara. Hats off to the people behind PSL, Doc Ian Laurel, and the rest of them for putting such a great tournament together.
Si, yan? Sir Tats. Si Sir Tats yan. As we fondly call him.
Well, definitely, they have been leading the charge, and I love that they put up this men's tournament, and you guys are enjoying all the action right here on PSL's partner, Solar Sports.
Well, Jason Ramos, a bit of beach volleyball on that last play, just outsmarting the entire Maybank team.
As Laja with the service, very strong, tips it over, ball still live. They set up Pecania.
Just too much power of that hit by Pecania as that block ball goes out. Point goes to the speed boosters.
Trajectory talaga ang pinag-uusapan dito. You know, you can really manipulate your blockers with that kind of talent that Pecania's been showing.
And also, yung quick thinking that when you see two blockers in front of you and you know that you will have a difficult time, just use them for the bounce.
Right, but here, Macabulos, blocker or no blocker, he just went for that kill. Let's take a look at that action once more.
Oh, that was a combination play at huli. Kumagat yung blockers dun sa decoy.
De La Peña checking in for the first time here para sa Maybank Tigers as we take a look at the serve story.
Look at this. Equal, even Steven in all aspects, the success and the faults.
But add this fault.
Yeah.
No, but di ba, hindi na tayo bantay.
Hindi na. Gusto pa rin nila, lamang sila doon. So, okay.
But ito ang lamang ng PLDT dito. They do have a one-set advantage. They also have a win under their belt. And this is the last game of the eliminations. We're going to the semifinals. And posisyon na lang ang pinaglalabanan dito. But still, this is important for both squads. See the importance? So much power behind that.
And then, kasi if, let's say, Maybank wins, parang angat pa sila sa PLDT because of yung winner over the other.
Right, right. So you're looking at the 3-4 positions, and these two will end up there. And like we mentioned, it'll be the top rank against the 4th ranked team, and the 3rd rank against the 2nd ranked team. So, but more than that, forget the numbers, forget the ranking.
You're all going to see all 4 teams again.
Right, but you want to win going into the semis.
That's right. Your confidence mo, you want it there going to the next level of competition.
Eh, maisahan mo yung
Yes,
either
yun nga
Gilligan,
eh,
di ba?
Yun, exactly.
Or Sistema. Finals ka. So we have here DSL with Doloiras. With that service go, sets it up. Just great blocking all together right there by Armando Maleon. Yan ang sagot nila kay Hamza Bin, who's been very active.
Well, actually, ngayon nga, a little bit quiet, unlike in the first set where he was really so aggressive.
At papalitan nga muna siya nitong si Michael Maglonzo.
Doloiras now on the service line.
Go. Bacolod. Yes, right there to the corner.
Bacolod loves those quite long hits that gets the corner or the line of the opponent's court.
He's so tall, he's so stocky, he's capable of sending it with precision to the back corner. Maleon asking for that one. Maglonzo sends it over cross court, and that ball's good right there for Maybank.
A poor decision on the side of myDSL. Longavela letting that go, thinking it was already out.
Again, another quick production right there from Jasper Adorador of the Tigers. Another opportunity right here for Ivan Bacolod to keep adding to those points just to catch up, but that's fine, just a little wide.
Better decision on Longavela, letting that ball go.
Marlon Macabulos to serve for PLDT. Bacolod and go. Trying to set it up for Maglonzo. Just didn't have enough height on that jump.
A little bit of a mishit on Maglonzo, that last play.
And we're back to Macabulos. Go doing a great job setting up his teammates right there, no? What do you like? I mean, Go, he's been such a quiet operator, but he gets it at the right spot, you think?
Well, in fact, even Sigo has been there for quite a while now. Remember, he just replaced their first setter, diba, Patrona. So it means he's doing something good.
And just like that, PLDT already getting the second set, 25-13, and we'll be back for perhaps the final set of this battle. We'll see. Please stay stuck. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second set replay and the highlights that we're looking at, and the story on how myDSL actually got that 25-13 win in the second set.
And look at the numbers, Patricia. PLDT limiting Maybank to only 6 attack points in that set and no block points. Winning in all departments of the game. 10 attack points, 4 block points, and 2 serves.
Now, these are also the numbers that Maybank will have to contend with,
yes,
and will have to watch out for para buhay pa sila.
Tsaka talagang low output for Maybank Tigers. Imagine, only 6 attack points to their credit, diba, in that last set. So expect them to be a little bit more alive and aggressive, as you see the number of Pecaña. Henry Pecaña with 9 attack points so far in a serve to his name.
And he's one of those guys that they need to target, and Malyari, Bacolod, the rest of them will really have to keep an eye on those. But also Bacolod deserves some credit for the production of Maybank.
You know, Ivan Bacolod, 4 attack points, 1 block and 2 serves. In fact, feeling ko nga, he had more attack points.
Right. Well, let's send it over now to Miyakalim with this report.
Thanks, Pan. Maybank's story so far in this season has been all about collapsing during the end game, and Coach Ariel wants to stop that starting today. He said that admittedly they are still actually experimenting on positioning and rotation of the players, but even then he told his guys that they have been playing volleyball for so long that even if they are still experimenting, it shouldn't hinder the one to defend and get the ball and produce. He said it's all in the mind. They need to toughen up. Back to you guys.
Totally agree with that one.
Correct.
And Coach Ariel has these guys figured out. He knows what they're capable of doing. And all they really need is a little bit more of a push.
That's right. Alongside Coach Vic Patrona is Coach Ariel Atendido. Yun na nga, he knows na they are capable.
Oh, Marcadesh right there with a strong hit, but still, ball still live. They go to Patrona.
A back row attack doesn't work for Bacolod.
Welcome to our third set right here at the Inares Sports Arena. PLDT with a two-set advantage, 25-21, 25-13 over Maybank. Casillas and the rest of them wanting to put the Maybank Tigers away.
Oh, Casillan. Still, you know, positioning himself on that second ball for him to be able to, you know, perfectly give it to Ramos.
And Casillan is definitely very valuable in that sense. He will go after that. He's really a total team player for this squad. Look at him on the ground right there after that set. Patrona to Marcadesh. Casillan once more. Lian Lucindo, or rather Domenico Lucindo.
They get the point. Lucindo getting that off the block. And once again, Casillan giving it that beautiful set to Lucindo.
And he goes back to the service line. Look at that. He definitely evaded that ball. He read that it was going out. Casillan making it happen here. The 4 points that PLDT has here, that's Casillan all over it.
Well, you know, yung volleyball trick yan eh. He stepped on the line for, you can better see where the ball is going. Court recognition, Marcadesh hit the antenna, I think, or
behind it.
Oh, mukhang outside. So point goes to PLDT.
And Coach Ariel already wanting to bring the boys in and see how they can adjust to this challenge.
Yung ma-break yung service nila. Usap muna sa loob. Pares na lang, sa loob. Go! Ayaw nyo Ba't ba parang pressured? Ano ba pressured ba kayo? Takot ba kayo? Ano bang problema nyo? Laro lang. Enjoy nyo lang yung ginagawa nyo, okay? Laro mo. Iabot na kami dito, okay? Go, laro mo.
Diba, iba? Ano ba ang problema nyo?
Yeah, because hindi, mukhang tight talaga eh,
right.
The way they're playing. It's not their usual game. It's not because they haven't won any of their games. Hindi pa rin ganito eh, yung the way yung Maybank Tigers. I already watched one of their games, called one of their games, and ang layo.
And remember, they came so close to winning against the team of Sistema. And tama yung sinabi mo eh, they're made of so much better material than what they're showing here.
Correct. Patrona now on the line to serve for the Maybank Tigers.
And the Tigers needing to catch up to PLDT as we take a look at Richard Gomez, catching all the action from the sideline. Let's see if Coach Francis will be bringing him back in. Ball still live right here. That was Bacolod to Marcadesh. Casillan. That was a good block right there by the trio of Maybank. Oh, Maybank's blockers just not giving up. De La Peña in the midst of it all.
This is what they need, Chai. This is how Maybank should work. Start with defense, especially your first line of defense, which is your blocking. Look at this.
Defense like that translates into points, and PLDT now wanting to get momentum back on their side, they're going to have to deal with this Maybank Tigers first. Casilian sets it up, and that falls wide.
Makabulos, too much power on that angled hit.
Lee just cut down to 2. Patrona. Longavela, Casilian. Those blockers again, De La Peña and Marcadesh.
Poor support on the side of the speed boosters. Nobody there to take that ball. Let's take a look at it once again. Ito, laki ng empty space on the side of myDSL.
Just a single point advantage for PLDT right here. Casilian knows it. Here's the set. They'll go to Marcadesh. Casilian once more. Here's the attack.
Oh, Lucindo killing that one. Lucindo played for UP when he was in college.
Not so long ago.
Yes.
Patrona sends it over to the other side. Just really all-around good effort from De La Peña in the last couple of plays, no?
And winning that one with a swipe.
Against also the burly Ramos.
Saan mo nga pound per pound.
Oo nga eh.
Oh, pound per pound ba? Oh.
Here's the set. They go to Marcadesh. Sends it over to the other corner, and that ball's long. It'll go to PLDT.
And Longavela was really almost taking that ball, but let it go. So good read there on Longavela.
Ramos. Here's the set. Malyari.
Great hit there from Maybank. Works well for them. Yun ang dapat nila gawin. Just to, you know, iba naman yung rhythm. Maging rhythm, dapat quick hits.
One more point. Patas na ang labanan here in our third set. Longavela to Casilian. They send it over Franco. But it wasn't just Franco that gave PLDT that point. It was the mistake and the misread, no? But anyway, the score is 8-6 PLDT, sending us to our first technical timeout. Please stay with us. Welcome back. We're very happy that you can join us right here at this juncture of this battle here in this third set. Maybank is trying to build something up, but they have to contend with Rolly Casilian.
Look at Rolly Casilian. One attack point. Panay one eh. Oh. One block, one serve, 11 excellent sets.
Definitely doing the job, getting the job done para dito kay Casilian. But an error on the part of Maybank right here tips the favor again towards PLDT. PLDT is Marlon Macabulos at the service area, wanting to put away the Tigers. Malyari will refuse, same with Bacolod.
Smart move on Bacolod, swiping it away. Napasmile si Bacolod na naisahan niya si Casilian.
Mahirap naman kasi din maisahan ng isang team katulad ng PLDT, especially with the quality game that they've been showing. Now, Maybank, though, I love the heart that they're showing right here. They're not backing down. De La Peña with the reception. They go to Bacolod again.
That's out for Bacolod. Trying to ask for a check, no go. Let's try to see that once again. Oh.
Right, and this is a 3-point advantage now para sa PLDT. Bacolod will try to chase that down.
Marcadesh, poor reception on that serve by Henry Pecaña.
Let's talk about Pecaña. We noted his performance earlier, pero tuloy-tuloy lang talagang pagbuhos ng mga puntos coming from him or when he's involved. Here's Bacolod, again, strong.
And you know, each and every time, Bacolod is really giving it his all. It's just that it lacks the snapping of the wrist, yung kulang lang ng angle, di ba? So it goes out.
He sets up the right way. He gets the opportunity, goes through the D, but then yun nga, kulang ang angulo. Let's see with this next one.
Again, not enough spin. That's why the ball is long.
Let's see what Coach Ariel will do to adjust. I mean, how many errors in a row?
Just too much errors coming from Maybank. So I was telling you a while ago, it was like they get one good play and then one step forward, 2 steps back, one good play, tapos mga 2 errors.
Right,
diba?
right.
Ganun eh.
But here's a gift coming from PLDT.
Henry Picanya.
Diba? An opportunity here for Maybank, and hopefully things will be a little different now. And they won't waste this opportunity with Malyari in the service line. Here's the set. They send it over and
overreaching violation called against Maybank. So ito na eh, yung eagerness to siguro at least pull up some a string of points here at this juncture. Pero yun na, nagkakamali lalo.
Remember that last time out that Coach Ariel had? He was asking them, ano ba yung problema niyo? It was more really, he recognized the mental aspect of this game, which is boys are lacking. Masyado daw silang tense.
Yes, I believe that because I've seen them play and this is not their game.
O si Bacolod ba yung last na
yes.
Yun na.
Off the block. That last play.
Here's Casilian, quick over, good save by Malyari right there. De La Peña tries to dunk it in, and that will be a score for Maybank.
Okay, let's see if able to get a few points from this serve of Bacolod, this rotation. Nice serve.
Good up right there by Marcadesh. Bacolod, second ball. They go back to Marcadesh, crossover, and that actually will be another good point, and that's what Maybank needs.
Correct, and the cross-court hit gives them a point, another point for Maybank Tigers as we take a look at this last play once again.
And that kind of hit, crossing over to the other side, evading the defenders, or more like the defenders evading it, thinking that the ball was going to go wide.
Yeah, it was just right behind the libero.
Bacolod, once more, they have battled back from a big lead coming from PLDT.
But Ramos says stop that and gets a point for his team.
Let's take a look at that action once more.
The running hit by Ramos puts a stop on that Bacolod serve.
Patrick Messina. That ball is long. So 3-point advantage still para dito sa PLDT. Remember, if they get this set, it's done, and they have to think of the semifinals next.
Patrona on the line to serve. Oh, that's going to be a violation, definitely. Matawag yun, dinukot eh.
Oh. So kung manalo nga dito, if this continues, although it's just a 2-point ball game, PLDT could be facing Gilligan. But of course, itong Maybank that has had experience against Sistema is not a team that will just roll over and be easy to beat.
That's right.
But this technical timeout sends us easily to this quick timeout, this quick gap. Please stay with us at 16-13 for PLDT. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at Lucindo of PLDT preparing for this serve. And PLDT with this 3-point advantage here in this third set. Adorador trying to put a lot of power on that. But speaking of power, that's a lot behind Picanha's hit.
And that has been the power since the first set of Henry Peñaña, not wearing down. We are on our third set of this match. Of course, PLDT up by 2.
Adorador earlier, soaring high. Oh, but it's going to take more than just flight for Maybank to get this score. Everyone, a couple of bodies on the floor right there as Richard Gomez checks back in. Much to the delight of his family and friends that are here to watch at the Inara Sports Arena, with a lot of fans that are enjoying the action here.
Vecino sending that one long.
Here we have De La Peña of Maybank. We know that he is a force to contend with, especially around the net. The score by Richard Gomez right there with that kill.
Yung confidence ng myDSL is just oozing at this point, as we see in this last play. Richard Gomez
Through two defenders.
Oh, at saka putting an angle. Yung iniwasan yung 2 blockers.
Let's go to Miyaka, who's got this report.
Yes, since you guys are talking about Richard Gomez, let's talk about him more. So it was actually him who approached Coach Francis and wanted to be a part of the team. And Coach said that he didn't think twice because Richard is very professional, very athletic, and very fit for his age. But aside from the obvious, being a national champion, Coach Francis said that he liked the fact that he has a desire to win. And he feels like it's going to be contagious enough to spread all throughout the team. And Coach is hoping that that desire comes out here in the third set. Back to you guys.
You can teach skill, but you can't really teach desire. It comes from within.
That's
and if
right.
that is recognizable in Richard Gomez, then hey, hats off.
Hindi lumalampas sa balikat ko, mag-i-inside yan. Okay? Tingnan nyo yung flow ng bola, bumagay, biglang bumababa. Look at the flow of the service. Okay? Sige, lamang pa rin tayo. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Tayo mananalo dyan. Okay? Ang kailangan lang natin, ito lang. Ha? Masyado seryoso. Tara. Let's go. Let's go. Diskarte pa.
Gusto ni Coach hindi masyadong seryoso at madiskarte. You know, actually, when you're a happier person, when you're a little loose, you get more creative.
That's right. Kanina at itong third set na to, actually, Maybank had some point in this set that they were enjoying the game and they were getting points. Pero again, 2 steps backward na naman. When they had an error, naging tuloy-tuloy na naman yung errors.
Well, this is the game of volleyball. It always swings from one end to another. Let's just see who's going to be standing tall at the end of this battle. And there, that ball is that one is a point for Maybank Tigers.
And they are just down now by 2 points.
Don't look now, but Adorador and company are also feeling that, feeling less tense, having more fun, and that's always a factor. Richard Gomez, his point block, but he scores off of the block.
That's right, that goes out. So Gomez scores 1 for PLDT. Ang maganda rito yung asaran no? At the net.
Yeah.
Trash talking in volleyball.
Diba? But that just adds also and fuels the competition as Bacolod off of the net.
Oh, lucky break there. Nobody there for PLDT. Buti na lang lumabas.
Lahat sila nakatitigin.
Okay.
Diba? A sigh of relief when that ball was actually a little wide. And so PLDT now just 4 away from winning this match. Here's the set. They go to Bacolod. This time with more precision. And Bacolod scoring off of that one. Just so much power.
That's right. Makabulas couldn't handle it. Just too much power.
At 21-18, Maybank here could not capitalize on that opportunity to score. You know, at this juncture, PLDT just 3 away. Anything could still happen. I mean,
Yes. This is close.
Right, I'm not putting off Maybank. Richard Gomez, service area, good serve right there. Easy over.
Chance for PLDT to drop a play, and they get that point.
And so Maybank now just
It's
inching
actually
closer.
Maybank pala who got that point.
Maybank just inching closer and basically nibbling at their toes. Vecina on the losing end of that joust against the taller De La Peña.
De La Peña again winning the joust. Talagang very powerful itong si De La Peña when it comes to defending the ball at the net.
Here's Maybank, only down by 2. There's a block right there, and Maybank scores anew.
But look now, it's just a 1-point lead for the PLDT, and Casillan now inside to put some stability inside the court.
High time he comes in, no? Parang yung sinasabi mong stability. Let's see how PLDT will respond to this attack by Maybank. But Maybank still continues. We're tied.
That's actually a miscue on the side of myDSL on that last play.
And Malion is replaced by Franco. So parang yung mga alas nitong si Coach Francis, he put them on the floor for this hopefully final chapter, but Maybank just wants to rewrite the story here in this third set. There's a block.
Jacinto using the blockers to take that point. And don't look now, Ramos coming in and going to be one of the offensive thrust of Coach Francis Vicente.
De La Peña to Bacolod. Bacolod's shot was blocked right there. They set it up once more. Instead, they think it over. Casillan will set it up to the left flank. They go.
Lucindo once again so effective on that open hit.
And if Maybank does not respond right now at this instant, this could be the end of it. Timeout by Maybank. Let's listen in.
Okay, so kaya yan. Receive lang tayo, isang receive lang na maayos. Okay, isang receive lang maayos. Diskarte lang dyan, ha? Tara, kuha lang tayo. Tara, enjoy lang, kapit lang. Isang receive. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
One at a time, they can methodically get back into this. Isang
Yes.
receive lang, kapit lang.
The more nga maratal ka na parang last na, actually it's just they're just 2 points down, di ba?
Pwede pa to.
Pwede pa.
Richard Gomez, you have Casillan, and you have the rest of these really energetic individuals from PLDT that are trying to put away Maybank. This is the match point para sa speed boosters.
Oh! And right into the net was that serve of Franco.
So unbecoming of Franco. A quick timeout's been called here by Coach Francis. Very interesting turn of events. Maybank just right there. Let's listen in.
Pagbigang ang backline attack. Ready ka, ha? Yun lang ang play. Receive tayo na mabuti, ha? Let's go.
You know, that was a good timeout. Why? Because they're in the receiving end. So Coach Francis, obviously a time to draw up a play, and let's see if myDSL is able to execute for the last point of the match.
Possibly. And PLDT, should they come out victorious in this game, will be ranked 3rd in our men's division after the elimination round. Let's see how this next play will turn out, as we have Bacolod at the service area para sa Maybank. Easy over, Lucindo to Casillan, back to Lucindo, that was blocked!
And we are tied! Wow!
puso din ano ang pinapalabas nila. Let's take a look at that action once more. The blockers of Maybank just really tracking Lucindo and not giving him an opportunity.
But Bacolod, one more chance. Wala pa yung whistle ng referee.
At natuwa din si ref. That was close. Now he better be careful. Second chances don't come easily. Better service right there. Casilian back to Lucindo. Softer for Lucindo. And that
speed works this time for Lucindo. Alam na niya, inabangan na siya dun sa power hits niya. This time with an off-speed gets the crucial point. We are again at match point for the speed boosters.
Casilian. They almost let that sail out. They knew. They were just lucky for this one. Here's a free ball. Casilian sets it up. They go back to Lucindo.
And Lucindo just taking over in this fourth set. Third set, I mean.
And that was an exciting battle between PLDT and Maybank, particularly here in this third set. And we'll be back for more of the story of what transpired. So stay with us here at the PSL Grand Prix. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to wrap things up, but first, let's go back to the third set story.
Look at this. Maybank, 8 attack points. PLDT with 14 attack points. Pero what kept Maybank going was their blocking. Steady on the block. And PLDT, no block points. Maybank had 6. In serves, pareho lang naman. But you know, in the end, are those crucial errors from coming from Maybank just took its toll.
But you know, that number, particularly the blocks, is something that, of course, Maybank can live off. De La Peña, I was going to say, was the man behind that blocking prowess.
That's right. And especially at the joust, laging nananalo si De La Peña, very strong athlete. And look at the numbers, Bacolod having 7 attack points, Pecanya with 10 on the other side.
But still, it was a 3 straight set win para dito sa PLDT Speed Boosters as we actually go to Miyaka Lim, who is with our best player of this game.
Thanks, Patricia. I am here with our Gilligan's best player of the game, Henry Pecanya, with a total of 12 points and 10 of that coming from attacks. Now, Henry, kanina sabi sa akin ni Coach Francis na kailangan nyo daw pag-igihan pagdating sa organized blocking and floor defense. Ano ba masasabi mo tungkol sa performance nyo in regards to this?
I think yung blockings namin, sabi nga defense, ang first blockings kasi first, di ba? So, nag-organize yung block namin and then yun, yung naging maayos yung defense na namin, yung pattern ng defense namin. Ayun, and then sabi ni Coach, be happy, kung ayun, maging happy na kami sa court, enjoy the game, ayun.
And you guys improved to 2 and 1 loss, pero maliit lang, or short lang yung ating season ngayon. Ano ba sa tingin mo yung kailangan nyo pang pag-igihan pagdating sa ibang game?
Siguro yung ano namin, yung mag-teamwork namin, maging maayos, and then, yun nga, yung i-dedicate namin kay Lord yung game na to. Kasi talagang yung favor naman kay Lord manggagaling. Ayun.
At alam ko madami kang gustong batiin dyan.
Ayun, binabati ko yung Pecanya family sa Laguna and Mondes family sa Laguna. Yung Team PLDT sa office yun. Salamat sa supportan nyo. Yun.
Congratulations once again, guys. Back to you.
Thanks so much and congratulations once again to PLDT. Now, I don't know if Pecanya and company realized this. They did not just actually win this particular ball game to put away a very pesky Maybank, but they also got to win this battle and put themselves in a more favorable position at the end of our team standings at the end of that elimination round.
That's right, partner. And I think they know because they may sense of urgency. 3 sets eh.
Right, that's right. So we have here our matches on Friday. The women's, of course, division will have RC Raiders going up against the women of the Speed Boosters in our first match. The second match, we will have the HD Spikers going up against our TMS Army Lady Troopers right here at the Inares Sports Arena where all the action is. And we do hope you guys will continue to join us as we continue to bring you all the action of the PSL Super Grand Prix. Thank you so much for being with me, Mozzie.
Same here. Thanks, Shai.
I appreciate it. And thanks a lot also to Miyaka Lim and to all the people behind this coverage. Thanks so much for joining us. See you guys at the next battle.